Hey guys, I am back for my day 3 vlog. I actually did not really vlog that much this day, and I also didn't spend as much of this day at the con. During this trip I actually did a lot more actually exploring in LA than I've ever done before, because I normally spend my whole time at the con center. But we actually kind of went out to eat at certain restaurants that we heard would be really good, or we went to try restaurants that would hopefully be really good. We went to Little Tokyo a lot more often. It's just definitely... LA is a really cool area that I never really got to experience before. So this con, we actually tried to go out. It kind of cut down on the con time to travel out and back for food and everything, but I wasn't going to wear my Emilia cosplay to the dance, basically. So I was going to have to go home and change. So between that, we did stop at a cool restaurant for sushi. It was called Kazunori, I believe. And it's like a hand roll sushi place, but it was really good. And afterward I went to, right next to it there was a cupcake shop called Big Man Bakes, and I got cupcakes from them, and that was really good too. So it was really good food stuff we did AX-wise that wasn't really related to the con, and it was more just kind of hanging out in LA. During that con, we got there and I got to finally meet up with the Felix cosplayer again that I pretty much stole / recruited from day 0 when I was hanging out in Little Tokyo. And so we basically met up with our whole little ReZero group and took a bunch of photos. I can maybe throw some of these up. We don't have like the actual photos back from my photographer friends yet, but I do have them take pictures with my camera and phone as well. So I do have photos of that. And then after that, we did actually looking more in the exhibit hall and everything, and just in general. Kind of hung out in the con a bit more, ate in the con for lunch, and then we basically hung out a bit more, but at some point we ended up just going back to the car, and at that point we were like, okay, if we really want to have enough time to change and do stuff and get dinner, we probably should head out now. So went back to the hotel. I changed into my rave outfit for the dance, which I'm honestly pretty proud of. I thought it was pretty cute. I can post pics up of that. And then we went out to eat right after that, and then we went in for the dance. So the dance this night I went to was Neon District. We actually got there late. We basically got there pretty much a little before they were going to close the doors. We didn't want to have to go really the whole time, so we didn't. I was really only going for Teddy Lloyd, honestly, and honestly I probably wouldn't have paid for the ticket if I didn't buy it earlier, basically, because I was just waiting for... I was waiting for them to announce more people I would be interested in, and really all they announced was Teddy Lloyd, and even then, I'm glad I got to finally see Teddy Lloyd live, but his stuff was a lot, I don't know, it was just a lot more generic than I was kind of hoping it would be. I don't know. I see enough more like DJs live now where I'm just kind of getting a little more judgy, and it's just like, huh, okay. It was still a good time. They actually had a lot of production value going on there, and I did film some stuff of him and the guy before him, so I'll post some of that up. And then the girl after him was really nice. It was, she was YUC'e. She was really cute. I really enjoyed kind of what she was playing. Only thing was, we were also burnt out from the con the 2 days before dancing and everything, just being really tired at the con. So we kind of just chilled out and just kind of sat down through YUC'e's set. And then the person playing right after YUC'e was just playing Hardstyle. And I'm like, I am not going to wait an hour through Hardstyle just so I can like see Slushy play it, because I'm not a huge Slushy fan. I wouldn't have minded seeing Slushy, honestly. Like, that would have been cool, but I was not going to sit through an hour of Hardstyle when I'm already really tired just to see Slushy. So we just kind of peaced out after that, and it was cool. I would have liked to stay longer, get there longer, but in general we just kind of figured I needed time to change, and we kind of wanted just to eat something like actual good food for once, and that was kind of outweighed the benefits of hanging out in the Neon District rave thing the whole time. But production value was really cool. I bet some of the earlier DJs would have been pretty cool too. I just hadn't heard of them personally before. But yeah, next time around, unless they announce like 2 or 3 DJs I really actually care about, I probably wouldn't pay for that ticket. But I've been really trying to see Teddy Lloyd live for a long time now. But yeah, honestly, I could have probably been fine without seeing Teddy Lloyd at all. But, you know, I paid for the ticket already. I bought it early once they pretty much announced Teddy Lloyd, so might as well have gone to it because I paid for it. So yeah, that was my day 3. My day 3 was pretty quick, I guess, so I'll just do day 4 up in this, wrap everything up. Day 4, I also didn't really do any video vlogging in that one. This day I pretty much got to the con in time to pretty much take a few photos in the photo set area with my Chocola cosplay, and then I finally got to meet up with my friend Mary, who cosplayed Vanilla, together to pretty much cosplay the 2 Nekopara maid girls, and it was kind of funny because we were trying to just walk to some place outside where we could do some video that we were planning to do, and it was one of those situations where if you stop for one person's photo for 1 second, you have a line of photos and it doesn't stop. And so we were stuck, and everyone around us was getting irritated, like all our friends that were helping us film and everything, and we were just stuck waiting for people to stop taking photos, but it wasn't happening. And at some point you just have to just cut the line, just turn people down so that you can actually move. And we made it to an outside area, but then we still had people taking photos and kind of congregating around, but it wasn't luckily a high traffic area, so it didn't happen too much. It was just kind of awkward. So we tried to do a little dance cover today, Completely Switch, which I didn't really have time to practice before, so I'm hoping I didn't do complete crap on it. While we were doing that, we did have this one guy come and asked if he could take a photo shoot with us. He was taking photos with us for like at least a half an hour, and he just kept going like, next pose, next pose, next pose. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am running out of poses, pose ideas. Luckily Mary came up with more poses and everything, but it was interesting. I've not actually had a photo shoot thing like that in a con before. He had a pretty pro setup. He had a guy with a, what do you call it, and a guy with like a softbox light, or more of a flash. So a flash softbox, actually just kind of, this guy's whole job I guess was just to stand around and hold this flash for him, and he was just kind of on his phone the whole time. It was kind of funny. I need to find his card so I can look up these photos if he puts them up, but yeah. That was kind of interesting. And then after that we went back to Little Tokyo to eat dinner with my friend Mary, because I only get to see her really when I go down to California. I made friends with her back at the first YUC'e Expo. She lives closer to LA. I obviously do not live anywhere near LA. I got to hang out with her for a little bit, and then afterward we didn't really have time to get to the hotel in time for fireworks really, but we did actually drive on the freeway to the hotel during everyone throwing off fireworks. So I have a little bit of video of that here, and it's like, it was kind of cool because we were basically surrounded by fireworks. So that was awesome. And then we went back to the hotel, changed a bit, and maybe hung out at the beach even though it was dark for a little bit, just because, like, we're in California, might as well check out the beach. We went to the beach a few times, which was always after dark because that was by the time we got finished with everything. That's just what time it was. But yeah, I definitely did a lot more, like, exploring of the areas around the con this year, and there was kind of cool, I guess more of a vacation-y vibe than a con vibe of this con, but it was worth it. I'd love to go to Anime Expo again. I only didn't go to Anime Expo last year because my car got basically totaled like a month before the con, and there's no way I was going to be able to afford the con, and I didn't even have a car at that point. This year I just got to drive because I had my new car, my new to me car. But yeah, the whole con thing was great. I highly recommend going to Anime Expo if you can afford it. It's definitely the biggest anime convention in the US, so they get a lot of the really cool guests and everything. I guess if you don't really care about the guests and like the cosplays and like the dance events and everything, you might as well just stick with going to your local con. But also the merch available too. There's a lot more official merch options you can get there than anywhere else. As far as like, I know my local con, they have a lot more bootlegs and everything, and it's kind of like, I don't like sporting bootlegs and unlicensed merch as much. So if you want more official merch, fancier guests. The Anisong World Matsuri concerts was really cool, so if they ever do that again, that was something I would recommend paying ticket for. That was way more worth the money than the Neon District in my opinion, but yeah, Anime Expo as a whole I still really enjoy. It's one of my favorite cons, even though everyone that lives in California complains about it because of all the lines and everything, and Californians, I feel like you guys are a little spoiled because you get cons like every month. So as an out-of-stater person who only has a really small anime con, I'm really satisfied with Anime Expo. I still probably will check out more out-of-state cons out of California in the future too, but as of where I am right now, I'm a huge fan of Anime Expo, and I hope to go back next year and hopefully film way more video for you guys. I'm still trying to get used to this whole vlogging more during events thing, as well as filming cosplayers at events when I'm trying to cosplay and not have like everything be hectic. So I'm working on it. I hope to get more videos for you guys, and I will see you guys vlog-wise again pretty soon because I am going to be stalking Porter Robinson in Vegas in about a week from when I'm done filming this. So that'll be fun. See you guys later.